All right, today we're going to look at real life scenario contextual expressions and evaluating those for certain answers. So these are kind of a little bit more important because we are kind of, um, kind of uncovering the answer to a problem that you would have in real life. So if we take a look at number one, the temperature outside is estimated to drop 12 degrees by midnight. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, again, take a look at our real scenario. Then we're going to be translating it into math, evaluating it, and then finally finding an answer. All right, so the temperature outside is T, and it's estimated to drop 12 degrees by midnight. So drop, again, maybe you're familiar with it. You can always use your keyword chart, but drop means to subtract. So we're going to take our T and we're going to subtract. There's our temperature outside, and it's going to drop or be decreased by 12 degrees. That's our expression. Then we're going to evaluate it. Hey, what if I told you that the temperature outside is 47 degrees? So you're going to take out that T because it's no longer a mystery, and we're going to substitute it with our value of 47. We're getting that right here. So in that box it says, hey, my temperature is 47. So 47 minus 12. 47 minus 12, we do the math, we get 35. So it kind of answers a question. What's it going to be like at midnight? It's going to be 35 degrees. All right, the next one. Owen divides the restaurant bill by 3 people. Okay, so if I take a look again, you should see your keyword in there is divide. It's pretty straightforward. We're looking to divide the bill by 3 people. Now, how much is each person going to pay? Well, let's suppose that the bill is, and again, B is standing for bill. So the bill is $23.25, $23.25. So that's going to be put in place of my B value. So I'm going to come back over here, and when it says evaluate, I want to actually see how you'd set it up. $23.25 divided by 3 people. Answering the question, how much would each person pay? So again, feel free to use a calculator for your computations. So $23.25 divided by 3, and you get $7.75. So again, we're talking about money, so this would be $7.75. All right, so 3 more for review together. Now notice that this one has some italicized word. I did try to kind of help you out. If you remember that chart, we've got those words, the yellow words, the green words, and the blue words, right? That tell you kind of extra information that you need when you're constructing your expression here. So Jane ran 2 more miles than Alice. So more than. More than is a special keyword that means I have to flip the order. So again, I highlighted it. It is kind of split up. But again, more than means that I would need to switch the order of my 2 and my A. So when I would go to write it, I have A plus 2. Now let's suppose an A stands for Alice. So let's suppose Alice ran 8 miles, right? I would take 8 and plug it in for my A value. So if you noticed here, I took, here's my A. What if A was 8? So I put 8 in for my A and then wrote the rest of my problem as is. 8 plus 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So Jane ran 10 miles because she ran 2 more than Alice, who ran 8. All right, how about this one? Luca plans to spend half of his allowance to buy a new video game. So first, his expression, half is one of those green words that means divide, and we're going to divide it by 2. What are we dividing by 2? His allowance. So we're going to say A divided by 2. Now, let's say Luca's allowance, oh, I mean to cross that out, I meant to highlight it there. So let's say Luca's allowance is $50. So I'm going to take that A. Now I'm telling you it's $50. So we're going to put a 50 and we're going to divide it by 2. Finding our answer. How much is he going to spend on his game? He's gonna spend $25. That's half of his allowance. Okay, last one here. It says the total cost of books and supplies, and if you notice those also have variables, books is B and supplies is S, minus a coupon for $50. So your keyword in there is total, and if you look on your chart, total is one of those phrases that are one of those keywords where we have to put it in parentheses. So really, and you can see I kind of italicized it there. This portion right here means I'm going to need to add up the total cost of books and supplies first before doing anything else. That would logically make sense. So I would be taking B and adding it to S because total means to add and also means to make sure I include parentheses. Then it says minus a coupon for $50. So my second part would be I'm going to subtract 50. And if you look, it tells you information for both. It tells you your books are $75 or $78, and it also tells you your supplies are going to cost you $17. So you're going to add those two figures together, so 78 plus 17. And again, I'm kind of replacing those variables. So remember, B's over here, that's my 78, and then my supplies, which is 17, and we know that it is the total, so I would be just adding those, and in parentheses, because total means I need to do that first before I subtract my coupon. So you can grab a calculator, do the math mentally or by hand, any way works. So 78 plus 17 is going to give you a total of 95. Then we would subtract 50, and you get an answer of 45. So again, you're looking to construct your expressions from your real world scenarios, then evaluate it, give it information about the variable, and then finding your answer, doing the computations. So again, your homework is set up super similar. I tried to keep it similar in operations so that you could be a little bit more confident in your work. Review this video if you need help, reach out on Teams or via inbox, and good luck.